Hey guys, so today I'm doing a bit of a different video. I just wanted to kind of chill and chat to you guys and give a take on what's going on in my personal life and hopefully help some of you. I was going to do a video of my story of my mental health, but today I don't feel strong enough to do that because I think I would just start crying. So I am going to touch on mental health, but more just about my experience and things that I didn't know before. Number 1. Depression is more than feeling sad. That's something that I think a lot of people that don't struggle with depression don't understand. And I get that they don't understand that, but we can't just go out for a run when we're feeling sad or just have a bar of chocolate and chill on the couch. It's more than that, and it's harder than that. On my really bad days, I struggle to brush my hair, I struggle to shower. I am more than likely very emotional. And sometimes my mood can be like here, and suddenly I'll be like here. And it's horrible. It's really horrible when that happens because you're having such a good day, there's no reason for you to be sad, but it just hits you. And there's nothing you can do. It's a passing feeling, and that's one of the things I had to realise, is it's not going to last forever. Number 2. Talking doesn't always help us. So don't get me wrong, talking is amazing, and I've had some of the most supportive family members, friends, my boyfriend. They have been incredible to chat to, and sometimes I feel good after it, after getting it all out. But even if it isn't helping you, you need to still talk. It's important for the people that are around you to know how you're feeling so they know how to react and what to do. I think that was my biggest issue at first. I didn't talk. And talking is just so important. Even if it's not a family member or a friend or anyone, try and speak to someone you don't know. I'm going to leave a list of helplines down below, so if any of you feel like you're going to harm yourself or hurt yourself because you just think you can't go on anymore, you can. And there's going to be some helplines listed down below. So please, 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 if you feel like that, give one of those numbers a call or speak to a family or friend. Number 3. There isn't always a reason. So my depression and anxiety started really suddenly. I'm going to go more in depth with that in a later video. As I said, I just don't feel strong enough to speak about that today because I don't really want to get too emotional. But I felt guilty for a long time for having depression because it sprung on me so quickly and I didn't have a reason. And I used to always say to myself, well, I didn't go through anything really traumatic. I didn't deal with anything that was so bad that I would feel like this. So I didn't validate my emotions, and really all your emotions are valid. Whatever you feel, it's valid. And it took me a long time to figure that out. Number 4. Sometimes we are crying for attention, but that's okay. It's because we need help. I know that's why I did anything or hurt myself or did things like that. It's because I needed help. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I think It's such an easy thing for people to say that haven't dealt with it, that, oh, they're just crying for attention, they just want attention. Yeah, because we need help. We want to get back to normality. We want to live a normal life and be able to go to things and do things and go to work. I had to take a few months off work due to this. It's horrible. I mean, I've worked since I was 15, so I've now worked for almost 6 years, and to have to take that time off work was heartbreaking to me, because I've always loved work. I've always loved doing things and being busy. So it's horrible having to do that. But it's so important that you take time to yourself, and if you need that time, take it. It's not worth making your health worse to try and go about your normal life. I tried that. You can't go about your normal life until you start understanding your illness and dealing with it. And I am finally getting there with a lot of help from my family, my friends, my boyfriend. He's been amazing. And I just love them all so much for being there for me. It's so important to have a good support network. I am lucky that I had that, but not everyone does. That's why these helplines are really important and really helpful. I know it might be daunting to open up to someone you don't know, but you have to remember, they don't know you either. They wouldn't know you if they walked past you in the street. They wouldn't know. It's so important to talk to somebody. Number 5. It isn't always a quick fix. So that's what the hardest thing for me was, is adapting my life to suit my mental illness. Just taking a step back from some things. Just trying to open up to people. I mean, some mental illnesses can last a long time, but it's adapting your life around it. And that doesn't always mean you have to stop doing your favourite things or stop hanging out with your friends. You don't have to do that. But it's having those people that know how you're feeling. And if you cancel on plans because you're not feeling good, the real people in your life will tell you that's okay and tell you to look after yourself, because that, at the end of the day, you are the most important person. You are the most important person in your life. And looking after your health is so important, whether it be physical or mental. And please, for anyone watching this that hasn't struggled or even has struggled with a mental illness, you'll know, please, if you see someone that you're close to, even if you're not close to, and you see that they're changing and they're just not themselves, try and get them to speak. I know it seems like such a simple thing, but it helps us so much. That's what got me to the start of my recovery. This has been such an emotional video for me to make that I wish I could have gone into more detail with you today, but I couldn't. I just couldn't, not today. But one day, I promise you, I will tell you more about my story and what I've gone through with it. Yeah, just some more coping mechanisms that I've learned. I've learned to write things down a lot. I do that when I feel rubbish. I just write and write and write. It could be anything. And then I'll rip it up and I'll put it in the bin. And it makes me feel like I'm getting rid of all that negative energy inside me. And I'm allowing the positive energy to come back in. Like I said, helplines will be listed in the description bar below. Don't be ashamed to phone them. It's okay. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Obviously, it's not beauty related, but this sort of thing I want to do on my channel as well. I want to speak to you, be real, be a real person, tell you what it's like to be me and be in my life. And I hope some of you can get something out of this. If this just helps one person to go talk to someone or get the help they need, that would be so worth it to me. I would love if you could leave me a comment down below and either let me know your story, message me, or even ask for advice. I might not be the best person to give advice, but I would love to help anyone that needs it. That's the whole point in this video. I just want to help other people. So if you can, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it on my social medias, get this as far as it can go. I know there's other videos out there, but when I did a search for mental illness kind of stories, there wasn't actually as many as I thought. And for a massive platform like YouTube, I think it's so important to have this mental health community that are going to help other people. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. And if you could subscribe to my channel, and I will do some more of these, and I will do videos on coping mechanisms and things that I've learned. So I will see you all in my next video.